High in the mountains of Japan, where clouds drift low and the air carries the scent of pine, sits a small wooden cabin, simple, quiet, and beautifully alive. At first glance, it seems modest. But step closer and you'll feel it. This is a place where architecture becomes poetry, where every line, every shadow, and every beam of light tells a story of stillness. The cabin stands on a gentle slope overlooking a sea of green valleys. From the outside, its silhouette feels perfectly balanced. A harmony between natural wood, dark metal roofing, and stone foundations that anchor it to the land. The wood has begun to weather with age, taking on soft gray tones that blend into the surrounding forest. In the early morning mist, it almost disappears, as if it was born from the mountain itself. As you slide open the wooden door, the world outside fades. Inside, you're greeted by the warmth of cedar and the faint sound of the wind moving through the trees. The floorboards creak softly beneath your feet, the kind of sound that makes a house feel alive. The living space is open but compact. No walls to divide it, only layers of texture and light. To your left, a small wood-burning stove glows softly, radiating warmth that fills the entire cabin. Above it hangs a kettle, always ready for tea. The walls are lined with natural wood panels, left unpainted so that the grains tell their own story. A low table sits near the window, framed by 2 floor cushions. This is where mornings begin, with a cup of tea, a notebook, and the quiet hum of life outside. Through the large window, mist rolls down the mountainside, shifting shapes as it catches the light. The entire room feels like a painting that slowly moves. The cabin was designed with purpose, every element minimal, every object meaningful. There's a small kitchen tucked neatly into one corner, its wooden countertop polished smooth by hand. The shelves are open, holding just enough: ceramic bowls, a teapot, 2 glasses, and a few spices in glass jars. Everything has its place. Nothing more is needed. The architect behind this house followed the Japanese principle of Shurzen, living in accordance with nature. That philosophy is everywhere here. When you open the windows, the sound of water from a nearby stream flows in. In the evenings, the light dims naturally, following the rhythm of the sun. No harsh bulbs, no blinding white. Only soft amber light that feels like dusk, even after dark. To one side of the cabin, a small wooden staircase leads up to a lofted sleeping area. The steps are narrow, carved into the wall, each one serving as both function and form. As you climb, the smell of cedar deepens, and the space feels cozier with every step. The loft is intimate. A futon laid neatly on the wooden floor, a single lamp beside it, and a small square window framing the distant mountain peaks. When the morning light enters, it paints the wood in shades of gold. At night, the sound of rain on the roof becomes a lullaby. Lying here, you realize the cabin's secret. It doesn't try to shut out nature. It invites it in. The sound of the wind, the rain, the cicadas in summer, the quiet fall of snow, all are part of the home's rhythm. The bathroom, though small, is a masterpiece of minimal comfort. The hinoki wood bathtub, a signature of Japanese design, releases a subtle scent that deepens with the heat of the water. The window opens to a private view of bamboo and moss-covered stones. Taking a bath here feels like being in an onsen hidden in the mountains, surrounded by silence, embraced by wood and water. Back in the living space, the afternoon light shifts. It filters through the forest canopy, scattering patterns across the walls. You notice how the cabin changes throughout the day. It's not static. It breathes with the environment. Morning is bright and fresh. Afternoon is golden and warm. Night is deep and contemplative. There's a small writing desk near the rear window, a simple wooden plank fixed to the wall, just wide enough for a notebook and a cup of tea. The owner of this home, a writer who left Tokyo to live here full-time, says it's the perfect place to think. The silence here, he said once, isn't empty. It's full of meaning. And that's the magic of this place, its silence speaks. When evening comes, the temperature drops. The owner lights the stove, and the cabin glows softly in the dim light. Shadows stretch across the walls, moving with the flicker of the fire. Outside, the mountains fade into darkness, but the stars begin to appear, thousands of them, clear and close. The window becomes a frame for the cosmos. There's a sense of gratitude that fills this home. Gratitude for warmth, for quiet, for simplicity. for the luxury of less. Every surface, every corner invites touch. The grain of wood, the coolness of stone, the softness of linen. There's no decoration here, no ornaments, no noise. Only material honesty, and it's beautiful. In Japan, there's a concept called yohaku no bai, the beauty of empty space. This cabin embodies it perfectly. It reminds you that space isn't just for things, it's for breathing, thinking, and being. Outside, the sound of the wind picks up. The trees sway, and a light rain begins to fall. You step onto the small wooden deck, watching droplets slide down the railing. The scent of wet cedar fills the air. The cabin's lights shimmer softly through the mist, a beacon of warmth in the cool mountain air. For a moment, time seems to stop. There's no rush, no notifications, no deadlines. Only the sound of rain, the hum of nature, and the quiet heartbeat of the home. This Japan's small mountain cabin isn't just architecture, it's philosophy made tangible. It's a reminder that life doesn't need to be complicated to be meaningful. That peace can be built, one wooden beam at a time. Here, in this small home among the clouds, you realize something. Simplicity isn't about what's missing, it's about what remains. And what remains here is everything that truly matters.